MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Pittsburgh Pirates.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. H, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Phil Hughes is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. In last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound. Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 21.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it, and the throw at first is in time. One gone.
Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
And now a pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
Ground ball right side. Carpenter has it. A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away.
Batting third.
Good range short off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now the 3-1 home from Hughes, and a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Stepping in, Fred Norman. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Striding into the box, Roberto Clemente. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he got him.
Batting second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Catfish has the sign. First pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now batting, Curtis Randall. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop, Curtis Randall.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
1-1 on the way from Hughes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Catfish Hunter.
Into the box now. Catfish Hunter, little dribbler down the line. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Pirates, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Norman moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Steve Finley.
Hard on the ground towards short. Randall is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. His first homer so far in the series, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Batting seventh, catcher.
In now, Taylor Thompson.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Catfish looks in. 0-1 on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly on a line to third. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Brummett. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, everybody knows he's got a nice little hit streak going. That's one way to continue. Use all your weapons, and the bunt is one of his weapons.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-for-1 here in the early going. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Clemente ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Kyle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They still trail 1-0. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alcides Escobar.
Here's the first pitch to him. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Standing in now, Phil Hughes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled softly out toward right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is the advantage of playing in the National League Park. You bring the National League pitcher to the plate, and he gets a base hit. Playing the game he's been playing all year.
Striding in once again, Roberto Clemente. In there, and it's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Catfish comes set. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance. Edward Arnold. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Edward Arnold.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Fred Norman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Finley sprinting after it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Randall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
He
Now
put up a
batting,
pretty good battle at the
center
plate right there.
fielder,
They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Steve Finley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kyle moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Catfish steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off for Baltimore, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. Fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
In now, Catfish Hunter, as he'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike 1.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Ready once again, Christian Brummett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. It remains 1-0. So digging in now, Taylor Thompson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Thompson.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do on a curveball. He hung him one, and he smoked it past the diving first baseman. Nice swing.
Hale Hughes.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Into the box, Phil Hughes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, left fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Clemente, a hit in 2 tries so far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Arnold has got it, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Randy Wiggins. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Randy Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder Chris Kyle.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Kyle. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now.
Batting, catcher Edward Arnold.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Arnold. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning, and he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Second baseman Matt Carpenter.
Now here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Chris Bryant now. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
I know he'd like to see that pitch again. I know he's got 2 strikes. That's a ball he should have hit, though. It's right in his wheelhouse. He fouled it off. He's going to last another pitch. But, man, that's the one he wanted.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Goldschmidt is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Steve Finley. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Hunter's ready. Full count pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Scott will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Back here in Pittsburgh. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Fred Norman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Curtis Randall.
Digging in once again, Curtis Randall. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch coming now from Hughes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Ready once again, Tyler Scott. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in and looking for more. Bart Wiggins. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. There is Escobar. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. It's there, and he's out at the plate for a double play. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Jason.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Digging in, Taylor Thompson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Dan Wiggins takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Dan Wiggins.
From the stretch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hayward rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar, seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit. And that put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now, I love that at bat right there. You got the second baseman bluffing towards the bag to hold the runner. You're going to shoot it to the right side as a right-handed hitter. This I call the double bonus. Now they're sitting first and third after the base hit.
Striding into the box, Phil Hughes. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up, and he'll just beat their throw to second. He's in there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
In now, Roberto Clemente, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Norman is after it. 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Matt Carpenter will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Nate Jones takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Nate Jones.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Scott McGriff is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Scott McGriff.
Down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Orioles.
Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Ready for another chance? Christian Brummett. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
That's the 6th hit of the night. They haven't hit a lot of balls hard. That's why that one stood out. That was one of the first ones that really they squared up all night off of him.
Stepping into the box, Randy Wiggins. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Kyle.
In now, Chris Kyle. And it's grounded foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at third. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
56, Hector Rondon.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Goldschmidt.
Hard hit ball to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
Striding in, Steve Finley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Brummett will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Rondon's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins takes it in, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Digging in, Edward Arnold. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Now the 3-1 home from Hughes. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping up now, Fred Norman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Owen Christian will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Owen Christian.
Swinging a soft liner, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Curtis Randall.
So coming to the plate, Curtis Randall. Rene Martinez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. On the ground up the middle, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Tyler Scott.
So digging in now, Tyler Scott. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And Hughes gets ahead with the fastball for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins. Slow roller back to the mound. 1 run scores, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Raisel Iglesias.
Angel Vargas will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at Carpenter. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
When you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
To the final score tonight. Pittsburgh avoid elimination to force a Game 5 in this World Series. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious